Fakta Tyskland har de dagligvarer, du allerede kender, og alt det, du normalt henter over grænsen. Fakta Tysklands blandt selv slik. Kun 3,99 per 100 gram.
Michael Boris, a lot of fans would like to ask you a question, and I have picked 4 from Facebook, 4 from Instagram, and 4 from Twitter. And let's start with some questions from Facebook. And the first one is from Lisbeth Ju Frederiksen, and she asked, why did you choose to come to Sønderjyske?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for all the questions. I heard a lot of questions and all the media things. Thanks. Yeah, why I choose it? First of all, I had a contract in Budapest after they told me in a small, nice talk that I'm out, and I was 1 week, 10 days, a little bit disappointed, and then I like to work. If you see my CV, there was maximum 3 months where I didn't work, and then I saw the job offer of Sønderjysk that they're looking for a head coach. And it's not like, okay, there is an offer, I will do it. You have to check it if it's good, and is it possible that I can be the coach for the club, but also the club could be a part of me and the same values, you know. First the colors, MTK was also blue-white, not so light blue, but they had it inside, so that was the first. And then I heard the region is like this, then I heard the style has to be changed. They want to play with young players, also a little bit more aggressive style, and I did it in Hungary 2 years. And then I decided, okay, makes sense, try to get the job.
And Markus Lindberg Hansen wants to know, how do you want to play football? Which style of football do you want your team to play?
I name it, thanks for the question, I name it active football. You know, and active means if you don't have the ball, you want to have the ball back active. Of course, we have some situation maybe in the game that we are sitting a little bit deeper or standing, but we want to have a trigger. We want to have active the ball that I hope a lot of fans or all the fans will see as fast as possible, that we want to get the ball high, but you can't press all the time so high. But that we are moving, that the whole team is moving and waiting for some triggers. So this is the part without ball, and with ball, of course, a little bit more ball position. We have good players, they can play this. So this should be, and hard working, of course, that should be the style of Sønderjysk.
And a question from Louis Riedel. Who is the best player you have ever coached?
Oh, it's a difficult question. I think the most talented player and at this moment for me is Dominik Szoboszlai. He changed from Salzburg now to Leipzig. He was injured, but I would compare him with Kai Havertz. He is a massive impact for the German Bundesliga. So if he is fit, he has a brilliant free kick. He's young, he's dynamic at this moment. I think, yes, I had Escudero, the captain from Espanyol Barcelona, I think. So Christian Panda, also a former national player. But for me, Dominik Szoboszlai, I guess, at this moment is one of the best players.
Yes, and Jakob Dulurang Antonsen wants to hear Currywurst or Kinder milk slice.
Say it again.
Currywurst. You know, the German
Bratwurst.
Bratwurst.
Bratwurst or?
Yeah. Or Kinder milk slice.
No, Bratwurst. for sure. But I heard you have the best sausages in the stadium, right? In the whole Danish Super League. So of course, in my area we like to eat fries and this Bratwurst. So I have to taste it as fast as possible.
And then we have 4 questions from Instagram. The first one is from Elviris. What do you hope to achieve with your stay here in Sønderjyske?
Yeah, it's a new coach, new style, new system. I think last year the first part was very successful for Sønderjysk. Of course, if we don't have ambitions, you are not a professional football player or a professional coach. As close as much to reach this first 6 places, of course, but it's not a must. I think if you play a solid season with a lot of young players, we had a lot of young players who got more pitch time, but also we changed the style. This could be a brilliant and massive first step. At the end of the day, we have to see on the league where we are, but of course I think the target is to reach this. in my mind, but it's not the pressure from the club or for the players, but of course also to play with young players.
And Noah Kretschmer asked, how do you see the difference between the Hungarian football culture and the Danish?
Oh, the Danish football culture is harder. They like to tackle. In Hungary, they like to play football. Here is also speed on the pitch. They play a lot of times with long ball. Hungary again likes to play football, small size pitch, not tiki-taka, but looks like this. The number of teams in the league is the same, and Hungary played also with 12, so I have experience in this. This is the first impression I have from the Danish football.
And a question from Yannick: do you want to learn Danish, and how fast do you want to learn it?
Yeah, I start to learn Danish every day. I have an app. I don't want to make an advertisement. So tak, mang tak. I told you the numbers with et, to. I know T and ni, so 9 and 10. Sui is 8, right?
Su
yeah.
7.
Okay, 7. You see. So after 2-3 days, every day I learn, I don't know, 5-6 new vocabularies. So hvordan går det? I can ask it, and yeah, it's a process. In Hungary, it was also like this. I start to learn it, and then it goes better and better day by day. So I saw also that a lot of people can speak German. So also ist das auch sehr gut für mich, dass ich ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen kann hier. So and this together also in coaching with the colors and whatever. I try to do it daily. This is my homework for 15-20 minutes every morning after I wake up.
And Mark Iversen asked, what is your expectations for the coming season?
Yeah, also what I told, to change a little bit the style, to be more active, to play also attractive. What is attractive? Attractive football also, that we make results, concede less goals, and if we make good matches, at the end of the day there will be a result what is good. But I can't tell you this is the place we want. Again, education for the young players. If I see Julius Beck, for example, he's so talented, but we have to improve him in the midfield, speed, athletic part. So Isak, for example, is also a part of our squad. I see also a lot of skills inside him, but young player don't start. So this needs time. So we will see. Maybe we're making Q&A in September, October again, and then we can answer again this question. But yeah, we want to develop the players, Simon, Mo, or the whole coaching stuff. So this is I think the biggest target.
And now to Twitter, the first one is from Marcus Bossen. He asked, if you could choose any player in the world, who would you pick?
Oh, this is a difficult question. I can't tell you a name, but I can tell you I watched in Budapest 2 matches live. I saw Portugal against Hungary, and I saw France against Hungary. And for example, if you ask me before, hey, I have Griezmann on the table, you want to choose him, I was so disappointed about the performance, not only from Griezmann, Mbappé, all the Kante, the midfield player guy, because he played really, really good in Chelsea, but in this game he was not so good. So it's a difficult question. I choose this team here, I work with this team here, so if there is a need, also ask me September, October, which player I would choose.
And Kim Simonsen asked, how would you describe your management style?
I communicate a lot. I don't like to have secrets. I don't like to have topic somewhere, you name it, big elephant in the room. But here make it clear, because look, we meet each other every day, and everybody see the players more than his family, and this is, you know what I mean. I'm direct, I'm strict, I have to judge, this is clear, but also with my staff, with Mo, with Simon, they are the experts. Teuvo, for example, as a goalkeeper coach, they have to work in this, and they have to handle it. But with the team, not depends on young or old. Of course, with the experienced player, I talk a lot, I plan more, like with the youngs, but I think every player can't say that I didn't speak with him. We make face-to-face talks. I finished it yesterday, so I spoke with every player 15, 20 minutes. And yeah, this is how it is, because at the end of the day you have to work as a team and not first 11, 18, the whole squad, and everybody has to know his job, and everybody has to have a picture from this what we want to do.
And træfpunkt af Sønderjyske Fanklub for our fans in Copenhagen ask, how is your knowledge to the Danish Super League?
Yeah, before be honest, I didn't check a lot of times Danish Super League, because if you are a coach, you check your own league and you watch. In Hungary it was possible to watch every match because they broadcasted it live. So of course, you know, Brøndby, FC Copenhagen, Aarhus, also Sønderjysk, and I know that they won the cup last year ago also. But now detailed or whatever, I started now since I'm here. I watch a lot of matches. I need also experience what is the strongness of this team. Midtjylland, for example, I know, and everybody knows in Europe that they are really good for set pieces. So yeah, I have now to work a little bit more and to check old matches, and also if the season starts, I want to watch a lot of matches live. That after the third or the fourth game day, I checked every team, and then it's a routine inside that we know. Okay, this is because you play against every team 2 times and sometimes 3 or 4, depends on the group we are.
And the last question is from Kim Rikkelsen. How was your first impression of the club Sønderjyske?
Nice, really nice. A lot of people ask me in Hungary how you want to describe it, and I said totally different, because capital of Hungary and Hadersloh, where I'm living now, it's quite different. But all the people in the club, and I don't say it because you ask me here now, really nice. Some people speak German, so the greenkeeper, for example, I met him, start to speak good English with him, and he said, nein, sprich bitte Deutsch mit mir. I was very happy. Then I met a lot of people who are working not only for the first team, like Steve, for example, who is working for the talents. He was so nice, spoke also German. He's a Hamburger SV fan. I find it out. So I try to talk. I go every day in the kitchen and say to the kitchen is brilliant, by the way. The food is so good, and I say hello to them also. So I try to talk with everybody in English. Yeah, Dansk is not so good at this moment, but I also try, and yeah. Really warm, really as a family, you can feel it. It's also new for me that the complex is so massive and so huge. So you have to walk a lot of meters to go from one office to another office. But not also the player, also not always only the players, also the staff for the first team. But everybody I met who is working for Sønderjysk, so nice, and also in the city. If I were in the supermarket or where else, everybody's nice and friendly.